There we go. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy, I'm really super excited for tonight. Alright, so kitties are all fed, thankfully. Fishies are fed. Kitties have water. Hopefully kitties will leave me alone because the last couple nights the kitties have been being complete and utter assholes. Pardon my French. But yeah, the cats have decided that they want to be petted and loved at all times, and that includes when I'm trying to get stuff done on the computer. I've been trying to work on the book lately, and yeah, Lloyd last night decided to lay down on my surge protector in the middle of my work, and he shut the computer off. Twice. Not just once, but twice. Do not know why he decided that this needed to be done, but he decided it needed to be done. Anyway, let's not rant about the cats all night, even though they are adorable. But we are getting ready to start a brand new journey today. We are going to be playing the game that you all chose. You guys decided that we were going to be doing an action RPG for our next major project. And hi Mochi. Just to make things a little more interesting, I only allowed you guys to vote on the genre. And Mochi, what are you doing? Evil kitty. So you guys had to vote on the genre. I kept the games that were basically like associated with those genres a secret until after the voting. So you ended up choosing action RPG, so we are going to be playing a classic game from my childhood, Dark Cloud for the PS2. This is an older level 5 game. Is the name of the publishing company. It came out in, it was the early 2000s. I want to say it was released in Japan back in 2000. Like, it was originally considered, it was intended to be a launch title for the PlayStation 2. However, development got halted a little bit. They did run into some hiccups. And it ended up, what are you doing down there? Basically, the game ended up being held back a little bit, and it debuted in Japan in December of 2000, and in North America in May of 2001. That being said, it didn't do well commercially at first, but it was considered a good enough game to spawn a spiritual sequel, Dark Chronicle, although in North America it is known only as Dark Cloud 2. It is not a direct sequel to the game, however, it does use a lot of the same mechanics, mind you, a little bit more polished compared to this game. At some point I do actually want to do an Let's Play of Dark Cloud 2. Like, not an actual stream, but an honest-to-God Let's Play of it. It's kind of similar along the veins of my Octopath Traveler LPs. Now, let's see here. What do you want, kitty? Quit messing with my wires. God dang it. Cats. Maybe I should trade these cats out for a bird. At least a bird's not gonna, like, chew up the wires like a cat or a squirrel would. But anyway, this game was considered a very good starting point for RPGs in the PlayStation 2 era. This was actually my very first game for the PlayStation 2. And it only solidified my love of the RPG genre. This is a very good game. It does have its flaws, I will admit. One of them being that this stream might be a little uh, slow, just saying, because unfortunately the Dark Cloud games, both of them in fact, are notorious for their slow starts. We're going to be seeing a lot of cutscenes to start this game off because there's a lot of exposition that needs to be done. They do a decent job of building upon the world that they created here. Unfortunately, they do take it a little too far, although it does have its moments. Mochi, what are you doing down there? I'm gonna tug your little tail, I swear. Meow, 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 meow. But once we actually get into the meat and potatoes of this game, it is going to be very fun to kind of see like how things go. It's an action RPG kind of mixed with a light rogue dungeon-esque kind of feel to it. Because the dungeons that you go into are randomly generated every single time you go in. So that's going to make things a little bit interesting because no two playthroughs are exactly the same. And sorry, I got my hydration and I'm feeling kind of thirsty. It's very hot outside today. But there are some like sticking points where there are fixed floors where there's certain things do have to happen. But other than that, like it's pretty much a rogue dungeon crawling adventure. So with that being said, let's go ahead and try to boot this game up. Boop, 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 boop. What are you doing, kitty? Mochi, are you still down there? Meow, meow, meow. Ow! She bit me! She bit my finger! Asshole. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So, we're gonna go ahead and start off with watching this neat little opening animation that is gonna play. And it introduces us to the main theme of the game, which is extremely fun, in my opinion. I miss this scene. I have missed this game so much. Hi, Mochi. What are you doing? Oh, now you're licking my finger. You're trying to make up for the fact that you bit me a second ago? One of the praises that this game got, actually, was the character design. A lot of critics praised the main character, Toan, as being kind of like a lot of influence of Link from Legend of Zelda with a bit of an Alibaba-esque feel to him. And I can see it. So now we're being introduced to some of our party members, as well as other characters that we're going to be kind of introduced to along the way. Uh-oh, that's a hole. And that is our opening animation. So we're going to open up the options real quick. I do want the message display speed to be a little bit speedier. Let's see. And I will try to do some voice acting for these characters. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story. This ancient book tells of a magical and magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Now see, I could go ahead and go with the actual, like, default names, but instead I'm gonna do something a little bit different and give new names to each of the characters involved with this. So, obviously, main character, this is us, so we're gonna go with Alden. Dark Shrine. And now begins the unfortunate slow start of this game, which admittedly is a little bit fun to watch, but it does drag just a bit. I feel like part of the reason they did this was to kind of display the rendering capabilities of the PS2, which for the time was very impressive. You've gathered quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. Problems? In order to procure good material, you do need adequate... I see. I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem, huh? Yes, sir. Thank you. So, when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony till it is time. Admittedly, my voice acting skills are a little bit blah blah blah, but I am gonna like do my best. My voice isn't exactly catered to the range of characters that are found in this game. Yeah, shake to that thing. I'm impressed that they are able to dance like this well synchronized. And I now have a cat on my desk sniffing my microphone. The audacity of you, Kitty. Don't you try to look innocent. A flag, sir. Do you know the legend of the Dark Genie sealed in this urn? Of course. How much money do you think I put into acquiring this urn? I've been waiting for this for years, and now its legendary power is mine. "400 years ago, the Genie of Darkness appeared in the East, and with its evil power, the world was burnt away. What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands?" You'll see. Well, that's not concerning at all. Now, this is one of the more confusing bits of this whole scene. They all just vanish, and suddenly the seal is broken. Were they like absorbed? This is the genie? The Dark Genie? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. Yeah, he doesn't look impressed. The ancient Dark Genie. This is it? Hey, who are you guys? Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that right? Whatever. Fine. What? Yeah, that's right. I haven't eaten for 400 years. Darn, I have to eat something. I need food. Food! Got you! Huh? What? Stop it! Help! And he just Komodo dragoned that dude and just swallowed him whole. That's kind of impressive. Oh. Delicious. I don't know, that looked like an artery clogger if I've ever seen one. Who knows what that guy was eating before he died. Although you have to admit, at least he ate well from the looks of it. And now we are going to be introduced to probably my favorite song in the entire game. The theme song of Norun Village. Hi, how are you today? Alden, it's already started. Come on, let's go. Alden, it's already started. Come on, let's go. See, I told you, you should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you. Alden, hurry up. The game's barely started and my girlfriend already broke up with me. I will say I do agree with the critics that the character design in this game is very impressive for the early 2000s. This is the theme that I'm talking about. I love this song. And this whole scene is amazing. Yeah, man, flex those guns. Old man on a ukulele. And there are two moons in the sky. And what the heck is that? Oh, you. Look at the insects squirm about. Start there. Uh-oh. That looks like Bad News Bears right there. Did he just fire that out of his belly button? And his feet? Okay, come on. And our festival just got ruined. What the heck? Uh-oh. All done! Uh-oh. Oh, no! Smush. Well, game's over. I'm dead. I just got smushed into a friggin' pancake. Is this what heaven looks like? Ah, crap. Well, that's gonna be a very boring afterlife. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up! Hey! Wait, what? Shut up. I'm trying to sleep. Huh? Oh my god, old man with a cane. I am the Fairy King. I'm the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one, something bad has happened. No, duh! Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use its black demon power for war, without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. We're staking this on a might? I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. I don't know if I like this might. And suddenly I have a rock on my hand. There, surprised. That's called Atlamelia. It's a stone with a magical power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. Oh dear, that's a lot of empty space. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them into spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magical power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using that Atlamelia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. So long! Now see, when we get to the actual tutorials, I'm not going to do a lot of voice acting for that. I'm kind of just going to blow through it. But one of the highlights of this game, besides the character design and the story, is the music. Voices of the wind, voices of the trees, voices of the animals, and the voices of Earth. They are all calling for your help. Alden, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Alden, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. Norun Village. And now select is a special editing mode, but we don't really need that quite yet. Oh, Alden, you're alive! Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this had happened. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Alden? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? Apparently they're staking everything on me, which is questionable at best. I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of Norun Village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He will help us for sure. I have a favor to ask, Alden. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get into trouble in there, come back here, I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. So the nice thing is, we can actually get renewed supplies from the mayor until we access the shop. Now, he did say to the right. Aha. So the nice thing is we can go into edit mode and just blitz our way all the way there. So we're gonna open the menu and go into Divine Beast Cave, our first dungeon. So now we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this game. You'll see B1, there are 8 Atla for us to get. You again. It's for real this time, Alden. From here on, you will be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast Cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. Alright, so this is basically showing us how to advance. We need to acquire a gate key. A random monster on each floor is going to have the gate key. Dran's crest will be the key for this particular dungeon. The key is different for each dungeon, almost always carried by a monster. There are some floors where this is an exception, but we'll see that when we get to it. So we have to defeat the monsters in order to see if we can find the key. You can't really tell which one has it, so you kind of have to just beat them one by one. In order to return to the ground level, we can do a mind connect, and then we can be transported to the ground level to leave the dungeon. However, we cannot do that if there are monsters still on the floor. So we can only do that when there are no monsters left. If there are, then we have to use escape powder. Alright, so we can also mind connect between floors, so that allows us to kind of leave the dungeon after completing the floor and then come back later. And now weapons. Dark Cloud is a little bit unique in that weapons are what levels up rather than you yourself as a character. This is also the first game I ran into where you have to repair and maintain your weapons. If you do not repair it in time, it will break and disappear forever. So if you've been working on a weapon for like ages and it breaks, you are just SOL. So you need to keep a steady supply of repair powder in order to keep that from happening. The longer you use a weapon, the more magic it absorbs and it levels up, and you can also add attachments to increase certain stats. And you can do that, and eventually you'll be able to build it up to a more powerful form. So now we come into the real reason for this journey, the Atla. Alden is the only one that can actually open Atla. None of the other characters can do that. He just always has this stupefied look on his face, and it's hilarious. Now, unfortunately, we kind of just have this piddling little dagger. Alright, so... Ow! Dang it, I forgot the... There we go. I forgot the... I gotta get used to the controls again. I forgot the control. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. Ah! Get away from me. Come! Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So, the antidote drink is obviously what you're going to use to not be poisoned. And I'm going to go ahead and put these as my active items for now, because I always like having bread and water as active items. Alright, so you get interesting items from the Atla, basically bits and pieces of houses. Now, attachments. So right now we have this base dagger, which thankfully cannot break. So if it breaks, all you have to do is put a repair powder on it and it's good as new. Now, MP is a little bit interesting. It basically makes your magical attributes more powerful, which would be the 5 elements listed here. Wind is basically all it starts out with. You can get more elements through various attachments. Same with these. So you have anti-dragon, undead, marine, rock, plant, mage, mimic, metal, sky, and beast. And this last active item slot up top is going to be reserved for something special. I'm definitely going to have to get used to the controls here again, because it has been a minute and a half since I've actually played this game. Okay, so that's our exit. So we do need the Dran's Crest in order to escape through that. Now this is a nifty little thing. This can basically do various various effects. So like here is pumped with energy, so I'm basically more powerful. So my attacks are doing more damage. And there's another one here. Which is useful because... Oh, a prickly. Well, that's nifty. And... Alright, magical crystal. So the magical crystal is something that basically shows you where every item on the floor is. This is an entrance to a back room. We do not have access to the item that activates that just yet. And I get another pump with energy. So this is basically the equivalent of drinking a stamina drink, which makes your attacks more powerful, boosts your defense, and whatnot. Now, there is one item, like I said, that I'm reserving for this first item slot, and that item in particular is the Dran's Feather, which basically increases your speed. Mochi, what do you want? I'll be so glad when I get a Dran's Feather because, oh my god, just walking through these dungeon floors can be a royal pain in the tuchus. Mochi, you leave my wires alone. Now see, there we have our Dran's Crest, so we could leave now if we wanted. However, I am not going to do that. And here we have a map, which obviously shows you where everything is on the floor. Mochi, what do you want? And we've got pieces of river. Holy moly! And then water. There we go. Okay, now you see, the dagger's ABS is full, so absorption points. So I don't have anything else to attach to it. So I'm gonna take this MP thing off, just because I don't want it to stay on there. And I'm going to upgrade this thing. Unfortunately, upgrading does not restore your weapon hit points, which is a royal pain in the butt, in my personal opinion. Oh, there's a big chest there. So now I can use repair powder. And we have a big chest. I'm hoping that I can get an actual weapon in here. Yes, we have a base lard, which means I can actually get a decently solid weapon that we can start building up. Let's see, if you build up, you can see you can build it up to the following weapons. This requires pretty much a little bit of everything, as well as more thunder and anti-mage. This requires everything but speed, thunder, mimic, and plant. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that. And I'm actually like grateful that we managed to get a new weapon so quickly, because if you don't have something and you're just left with the dagger, like it can get kind of monotonous and tedious to advance in this dungeon. So we have someone named Macho. Get away from me. There we go. Okay. And alright, so now we've got everything that can be found on this floor. So now we're gonna head back to that little yellow dot and use Dran's Crest. This is actually I think this is actually the first playthrough I've ever been in where I actually got a new weapon, like, on the first floor. Like, usually it takes a couple floors for you to do this. So, we got lucky. So we're gonna leave the dungeon temporarily. And now we're gonna be getting another tutorial. He just like shows up out of nowhere. Seems like you've finally come back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as I promised. Alright, so basically we can now restore the people to the world itself, because they're right now sealed within the Atla Melia. And we can arrange them as we wish. Like going back and forth between the dungeon and the ground level, we can restore the earth. So now we can learn about the edit mode, which we use select to get into. We can reassemble the buildings that have fallen apart. Sometimes you see question marks that indicate stuff that you don't know what goes there. You have to find the people that live in these houses, place the houses, and then talk to them in order to find this stuff out. And we get a manual. Why don't I get a manual for life? God dang it. My question is, why does he have a Atla Melia manual? Like, how many heroes do you have? And there's that stupefied look. I swear, this is like the most common look that you see on Alden's face every single time. So config and assembly. The trees and road I'm not going to bother with too much. Now, this is what we want. Macho's house. And you will learn very quickly that Macho and his brother like to fight. So keeping them near the dungeon is going to make them happy. And we can acquire items after placing certain amounts of materials on the ground. So here's Macho. You can ask him how to rebuild no rune. Fighting is what a man should live for. Basic fact of life. This is the most important thing you want. Tell me how to rebuild your house. Don't forget to expand my room. And the barbell. Put that outside. So they give you stuff that... They give you ideas for stuff that you can add to their house. So like, we don't have anything here that we can put there yet. But what we can do is go back to the mayor's place. And it's a good idea to kind of just wander around after you've placed a house or two and see what you can find, because those little chests pop up at certain intervals, sometimes randomly, but they can contain items that are very useful. The most useful ones I will make note of when we encounter them. One thing I forgot to do is open up this door. There's a spiky bug that comes out. A prickly, which is a fishing item. It's basically fishing bait. And then you can occasionally find items around here. So he put some items in our bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that repair powder and we got us another repair powder. There we go. So now we can actually go back into the dungeon. There will be a fast travel method later, but we won't get that until after we finish this first dungeon, which is kind of annoying. I'm glad that we managed to get this far in already, and we're only not even 45 minutes into the... Oh. Kidding! And again with the stupefy... Wait, where'd that cat go? Oh my god, the cat is a magician. There we go. I beated it up a skeleton. Gooey Peach. These are items that you can potentially throw at enemies in order to basically inflict various effects. I really hate these cave bats because they are very easily able to poison you, and poison is a real pain in the neck to deal with without an antidote drink. Now let's see. Oh, there's another bat. A thunder gem. There we go. That takes care of him. Okay, now admittedly, one of the... Okay, annex rooms, so we already got that. One of the things you can do is actually go into diorama parts, and if you run into something that you can fit, you can actually do that. It makes things a little bit easier sometimes. A Yamich. Oh. There we go. Go away, evil bat. And we got the barbell. That was quick. We've already got everything that this schmuck wanted. So now all we're missing is this guy and the other two things for their house, which can come in handy. There we go. Now, got the map. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, and another thing that I do find rather annoying is this incessant beeping. So we've got a weak weapon, so we're gonna do that, and then we're going to refill our thirst. Ooh, got endurance +1. That actually might come in handy. And I only have to beat one more enemy in order to level up my base lard. Now the thing about thirst is you start getting thirsty. Once your thirst meter runs out, then your health starts to gradually decrease, which can be kind of a pain, obviously. So we're going to upgrade this. And now, no, you will not kill me. And alright, that bat noise is really starting to irritate me. Macho. So now we have Macho's big brother, even though he is actually the shorter of the two of them. But Camacho will be able to tell us what the other items that they need for their house is. Oh. That was... Ooh. A present from the Happy Clown. Now, the big box is more likely to have a weapon in it, but it can also have a bare bones basic item. The small box is usually what I go for because you have a higher chance of more useful items like gems and whatnot, even though it is less likely for you to find a weapon in those boxes. Now we're going to do this last Atla. Pike. There we go. Yeah, see, the annoying thing about the Happy Clown is that it's basically a roll of the dice. It's like if you want, you can go for the big box and hope that you get a weapon. Once we get our next party member, I might actually do that, but at this current point in time, I am more interested in getting stuff that might actually power my weapon. Alright, so here's Macho. And we can go in and see if his bro is in. Yep, Camacho. So now, fence and a lamp would be nice. We had stuff any decent person would have, you know. Now, we can go outside and go back into edit mode and finish the house. So now when you finish a house, you can actually have an event happen in which you usually get pretty decent stuff from the inhabitants. And also, it's usually kind of a fun cutscene. Whoa, Alden, you've done it! Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. And I get a Stonebreaker, which is going to be come in handy in this dungeon. Hey, that's mine! Hey, bro, what do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you, what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. Uh-oh. I can't take this anymore, bro. We're gonna settle this with a battle. Oh, really? Ready when you are. Uh-oh. Ow. Keep in mind, I did not ask for them to go in there and start beating the stuffing out of each other. They did that all on their own. Now what I want to do is come in here. And dust. I hate dust. Oh, whew. I feel like I'm ready to hack along up here. And Adventure Day 1 night. And not too shabby for one day's work. Okay. Now, I can go around and see if I can find stuff. Aha, a gourd. This is useful because it increases the thirst meter of whoever you use it on. So now I'm going to go back and get more goodies from the mayor. So we're going to go ahead and repair the weapon and get us a brand new repair powder. And now we can go to the next dungeon floor. We are slowly but surely making progress. Nice. 8 Atla, which means we can make some progress and stuff. You again! And now he's just like stone-faced. I'm back! Exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is for your benefit. Now, here is the intermediate course. I won't repeat myself, so listen carefully. So, lock-on I've already demonstrated. It allows you to lock on to monsters. We can use L1 and R1 to change functions. I will note that L1 is used to cycle through enemies. R1 allows you to activate the guard. And guard is very useful. And then 5 elemental attributes, that is based on your MP stat. Certain elements are useful against certain monsters. For example, if I can find something with a holy attribute, I can actually do more damage to undead enemies like these annoying skeletons that are walking around. And unfortunately, we are now running into statue dogs. The annoying thing about these monsters is that stone enemies, unfortunately, are quite a bit stronger. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. See, they also are brutal on your weapon HP. And I actually got an increase to the max weapon HP of my weapon. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is actually kind of nice. But I'm going to go ahead. Nice, free repair powder. I will take that. Now the pricklies, I don't really need just yet. I'll get a fishing rod later to make use of those. Paige's house, my girlfriend. Pike is actually Paige's father. And we want to finish Pike's house before we do much else. Like, you want to finish Pike's house specifically before finishing, the bone rapier. I think I'm gonna be switching to this. Ice and Thunder. Actually, you know what? I will keep the base lard for now so I can build it up, because what I can do is if you build up a weapon to level 5 and then it'll give you the ability to break it down into an attribute orb that you can attach to another weapon. So it does lose some of the stats and abilities of the weapon that it came from. However, the nice thing is that it actually allows you to basically build up weapons much faster than you normally would be able to, even though it does admittedly take a little bit of time. Because you do have to take the time to actually like upgrade these weapons. But the benefits are rather substantial. In fact, a good chunk of any off-stream grinding that I do is going to be essentially me grinding up abs for weapons so that I can attach them to the weapons I want. Ooh. Nifty. Now see, there I could go and deal with this statue. Instead, I'm going to go around him. Actually, I might just use this. Because if I make it an active item, I can now poison it. And I can just sit here and let him die. And all I will have to do is probably hit him once when his health drops to like near nothing. But this saves me a lot of trouble with as far as like not breaking my weapon too soon. Which I will admit is very, very nice. There we go. So I already have the crest, so I could theoretically leave, but I want the rest of the Atla, as well as that chest that's kind of sitting up there. I really hope I do not run into any more statues, because those are annoying. Windmill blades. Ow! Rude. That was exceptionally rude. Okay. River. There we go. Got him. Now I can get another Atlas. Now see, the little tram that's right here leads to the back room of the dungeon, which, if you want to, you can go back to if you have an item called the tram oil. Unfortunately, we do not have a tram oil at this time, but the going to the back room does have benefits because you can find much rarer items in the back room. And I have to deal with this schmuck. As you can see, it's taking a lot out of my weapon, but at the same time, it's Worth it just because, as you can see, I now have a full Baslard. And I can now... Ooh, cheese. Cheese is another health restoring item similar to the bread. At the moment, I do not really need it. So we're gonna kind of just make our way towards the end of the dungeon. This floor is actually kind of unique. It has 2 healing pools, which you don't really see too often. But I won't say no to that. I can use that to restore my health and my thirst before I get out of here. There we go. I need me a Dran's feather. So now we're gonna leave the dungeon. If I can, I'm hoping that we can reach the part where we get our next party member before. Okay, so we can put Pot's house down. No, we don't need that. Do we have a... We do not have a fence either. No, let's see. Where do I want to put his house? Because I remember that you want to put him near the pond. I'm trying to remember where I want... God dang it. I'm trying to remember where I want to put the pond. And okay, so the chief's house is here. I think I remember putting the pond like around here, so I'm gonna put his house like right here. And we're gonna move these guys over here. Alright, so now we're gonna find Pike. How should I rebuild? You know I like fishing, don't you? Like the wheel for the buggy to be outside. It's a part I use for repairing old Gaffer's buggy. That old man must think I own a repair shop or something. Alright, so we have the wheel here, but we don't have anything else needed for that. So I think for now, we're gonna just look around, see if we can find some new stuff. Here we go, a Beast Buster. That could be useful. A Stonebreaker. Alright. So now we're kind of gonna go check out the Macho Brothers real quick. Because even if you've already finished their house, it is possible for them to still drop stuff like this. Now this is something that I can actually stick on the base lard that'll be worth it because it increases the attack while at the same time increasing the amount of stats that are passed on to whatever weapon I put it on. That being the bone rapier. So now we can actually... I do remember there used to be one in one of those little chests in here. Okay. Get us a new repair powder. That's a very nice way of like actually keeping on top of your weapon health while also not wasting items. Also allows you to save money. Now see, there's no aloe here, which suggests that there's something interesting. And it's a bunch of boneheads. Now you talking boneheads! Ow. You guys are rude. And now we have a bonehead with a fashion statement. He's a tough one, Alden. You will have to duel him. So a duel is basically a special form of combat equivalent to quick time events. You have to match the stuff to the bars. So it's a bit of like a quick time event, kind of like a rhythm game, kind of. You have to hit the marks at the right spot. If you do good, you actually get a nice little bonus. Alright, so I want to actually get the bonus. So let's... There we go. Damn it. Dang! Unfortunately, now that I messed up on the last bit, I can't get the nifty prize. Darn. Because if you do well and get at least cool on all of them, then you get a, usually a gemstone. So we're going to go ahead and just go straight to the next floor. The floors beneath this one are even tougher. Now to the advanced course to give you a fair chance against the meaner enemies down below. Yes, I actually do know how to use a charge attack. That actually does very good weapons. Before you upgrade, good idea to keep attachments on. Then it can absorb it and adds to its own power. That's why I'm upgrading the base lard, because a status break will break down a weapon into a sin sphere which contains the power of the weapon. The attributes received may be less than that of the weapon before being made. So it does, if you upgrade it to level 5 and then break it down into a sin sphere, then I think it's either 40 or 60% of the attributes are actually attached to that sin sphere. And I got a prickly. I do not know why I have a prickly. God dang it. And let's see what we can find. Oh, great. I am going to avoid you because I really do not want to waste my weapon health on you. So instead we're gonna go this way. Or hopefully we can find useful stuff. Tram oil! This is what we were looking for. Now you I can handle. You are easy to handle. A lamp. And another statue. I really do not like those statues because they are a royal pain in the tuchus. Just because they eat through your weapons health like nobody's business. Okay. Hi, Batsy. How are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you've been doing good. Now let's see. Ooh, treasure chest. I want treasure. Give me goodies. Ooh, treasure key. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. Oh no. You. Go away. Bats. I hate bats. No. You come back here. Rude. Trying to run away from me. The audacity of you. And bench. What am I gonna do with a bench? Okay. Why the bat? Hey, not you. Just these annoying cave bats. Because they are very annoying about poisoning me. And unfortunately, I do not have an antidote drink anymore. In fact, I won't have an antidote drink until I get through this blasted floor. You are probably one of the few bats I like. Odd Gaffer. Well, there's our shopkeep. Now, let's see. Wheel. Okay, so admittedly that beeping is getting kind of annoying. You're welcome. I've got all this crap and I do not have a fence. Okay, you know what? Repair. That beeping is going to drive me completely wacko if I don't deal with it. But the nice thing is I do have tram oil, so if I do have the crest. So if I wanted, I could theoretically... Actually, you know what? I think I will. We are going to go, and I will show you all what happens. Every game has at least one sound increase. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so now we're going to take this tram to the back room of the dungeon. The annoying thing about the back rooms are that the enemies are obviously stronger. They all have the stamina status effect. Which of course means that they're going to be a little bit trickier to deal with. But on the bright side, you do get access to... Ah! Mimic! I hate mimics. The one thing I don't understand, if mimics are a legitimate thing, why do you continue to make treasure chests that look exactly like the mimics? Ooh. This is what I came back here for. Pearl. These gemstones can give you a massive boost to certain stats. So, Pearl can boost your endurance, your thunder, and your anti-undead. Which actually is what this weapon desperately needs. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start adding stuff to this base large so that I can start giving it stuff that I can actually use. So judging from the fact that there's all these treasure chests, the only enemy that is going to be back here is probably mimics. And if there's one thing I despise about mimics in this particular game, they block. And they are horrible at it. Or rather, I should say horribly efficient at it. Ooh, Sea Killer. Get away from me. Endurance +1. Get away from me. Yeah, block hated on enemies. Me too. And the annoying thing is, like, the mimics are the bane of your long-range party members' existence. Because, unfortunately, they're very good at blocking any long-range attack that comes at them. Which, in my personal opinion, blows. Ah, get away from me. Go away. The only reason the sound of their stomachs. Yes, that is not a sound that I like very much. And, ooh. I swear, if that turns out to be a... Ah! Get away from me. Ah! I'm almost dead. Damn you, King Mimic. Actually, I should be glad that the little one hit me and not the big one. If the big one hit me, I'd be dead, straight up. You guys are evil. Ew. You guys are just straight up evil. Now see, if these were like dashers or even cave bats, like I'd take cave bats over these annoying ass mimics. Because at least the bats don't block. The only thing the bats do is poison you. Well, that and they're a real pain in the neck to actually hit. Alright, so I'm going to go and refill my thirst meter, and then I'm going back to the front room. I am not going to bother trying to hit these mimics, because those things are going to chew through my weapon health like nobody's business. So I'm just going to go back to the front. I got the goodies that I wanted. I at least got a pearl out of it, so... Ah! Mochi! The cat just freaked me out jumping up onto the desk. Why are you sniffing me? Why do you sniff me? Sniff, sniff. Very curious kitty. Ah! Rude! You are horribly rude. I'm gonna see if I can get enough ABS to actually like level this thing up again. And then we will go exit this place. There we go. And apparently my neighbor upstairs is like trying to teach a hippo to tap dance or something, because I can hear them stomping around up there like very loudly. Nope. Come back here. Aha. Mochi, what are you doing? Okay, so now Mochi, you leave that alone. Hippos need. Like now I have this image of Babar doing like a tap dance routine for the ballet. Actually, you know what else it reminds me of? Mira from Sing. The hippo. Or Mina, that was her name, Mina. I am going to leave this dungeon because I need to fix everything. Do I have any new houses? I do not have a single new house. But I have plenty of stuff to put in the houses. Why is that? Alright. So let's go ahead and get our stuff. And what? Mochi, what the heck are you doing? Weirdo. Is there anything in here? There is not anything in there. Pooh! It's crazy how targeted ads are getting. Yes! The crazy thing is that like I feel like some of it is actually like being driven by like your phone, and that your phone can actually hear what you are talking about and give you ads based on the stuff that you're talking about. Because I have actually had ads pop up for stuff that I haven't even looked up on Google or any other form of the interwebs. I've only like talked about it with people, and then when I open the phone, there's the ad for that particular item, and it freaks me the frig out. Mochi, what are you doing? Kitty! Oh, Kitty, look back. Nope, Kitty ran away. And there's that stupid looking at. And where did the cat go? Mochi, leave me alone. Mochi, you are like getting in my way. Ah, get away from me. I do not want you. Yep, see? There it is. There's the block. Yes! This is what I've been waiting for. Dran's Feather, when put as an active item. I have a treasure chest key, so I'm just gonna unlock that. Kitchen knife? Probably is. I was talking to a friend about looking for a job, and Twitch just gave me an ad for a job site in my area. Okay, that is kind of disturbing. I am not even gonna lie, that is freaky AF. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to make very good use of these. Okay, so this is a bone key. You you go away. The only reason I'm even coming back, I would even come back for you is actually, you know what? I'm going to make use of this lightning gem and see if I can use it to mess this guy's day up. Google is listening and privacy is dead. Dead, I say. You're not wrong. That's the sad part. And people wonder why I'm always like talking about like you know like the police state and you go away. Dum dum. But yeah, like I'm floating ball of well, we now have all the ingredients for a gin party. And yay! All I need now is a fence. A fence, a fence. My kingdom for a fence. You. How low can you go? And more. Well, that was a trip. Let's see. Oh. So now we're going to configure. Oh, those were crackers now. I mean, to be fair, now I'm getting a little hungry. I haven't had a chance to eat yet. Now see, I could do Gaffer's Buggy, however, I do not want to do... I don't want to finish the Buggy before I finish Pike's house, for a very specific reason. Now, let's see. Okay, so... Alright, give me 1 second. I just got an important text message, so I'm gonna be right back. I do need to go look something up really quick for somebody. So I'll be back in maybe like 1 to 3 minutes at the most. So, hold on. Okay. Apologies for that. And, oh my god. Why? Why is my... There we go, finally. Okay. That was a royal pain. Now, where do I... Now, I could put the buggy, like, right here in the middle. Move these houses over here. I feel like that. Oh, we got some goodies right here. Got a speed +2. Shop these houses around to do good business. So we do need to surround him with houses. And then need a shop for goods and a sign. Now, let's see. Lurk. Well, thank you for the lurk. I'm going to go ahead and go to the mayor. And actually, I don't even need to go to the mayor because I have all the equipment. So actually, what I can do is just go directly to the dungeon. And we can... I vanished like... I was not trying to vanish, I swear to God. I was trying to find an email that somebody was asking me to resend. So, it's not that I vanished. I just was trying to do something that I really should have. And the only thing is that I couldn't even find the email that they were asking for, so I gotta go look deeper for that. Ah, this dude. Well done making it here. I had a good look at your ability. Or maybe it was just that stone on your left arm. No doubt, that is the legendary Atlamelia, a treasure from the gods that only the worthy can possess. Hard to believe you are worthy of it, but that's not the issue here. Would you be so kind as to hand it over to me? I'm gonna say no. I see, so you intend to use that stone to restore the world. A noble goal. But, even if you restore the world, the destruction could repeat itself, unless you defeat the Dark Genie. Unfortunately, such a task is beyond your abilities. It is a being powerful enough to destroy the world in an instant. No weapon or man can stand and face it alone. I've come to this place, or rather this time, for that stone. I need that stone. More than you do, actually. There is a great deal about that stone that you don't comprehend yet. And he's apparently losing his schnit. Uh-oh. Oh, crud. Pardon me. I do ramble on sometimes. Well, if you will not hand over the stone willingly, then I have no choice. Let's see what you can do, as the one supposedly entitled to the stone. And we have a actual duel. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually get those special... Dang it! Alright, I cleared it at least, but I did not get the bonus. You did quite well. How's this then? Oh god, he's gonna Kamehameha me! Oh no, not the kitty! Not the fluffy kitty! And ouch. Well, that sucked. You amuse me, boy. You can't even handle an attack as meager as this. You cannot be worthy of the stone. Oh. And he sees Fluffy Kitty. It's not that you couldn't dodge. You simply didn't dodge. Deliberately. Fine then. That's it for today. I think I'm beginning to see why the fairies chose you. It will be amusing to see how well you do. I will offer you some free information though. You cannot defeat the Dark Genie even with the stone. Not yet. If you have even a vague desire to defeat it, you must become stronger. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a gift for you. Have that little one return you the favor. See you soon. Changing potion. And suddenly the cat has been zapped into a sphere. Orb Kitty. Stray cat. And now, to continue onward. Alden cannot jump this. Fud. Alright, so we cannot do anything at the moment. We shall leave the dungeon. Okay. So. We now have an event at my house. So now we go in the door and have a fun time. Good, you came just in time. Look! It's a kitty. A little kitty cat wandered in here. Aww, it's cute. Alden, let's give this kitty a name, alright? So, the cat's name is traditionally Xiao. I am not going to be naming her that. I've thought about this a little bit, and I've decided that we are going to name her Ophelia. It's one of my personal favorite girl names, and this particular character is one of my favorites. Not just from this game, but also from most RPGs. Her name is Ophelia. Hi! Meow, 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 meow. And suddenly Mom kicks me out of the house. She's like, I want to pet the kitty. Go away. I want to pet the kitty too. Don't be rude. Bread. More bread. And llama. Now, remember, our good friend the weirdo did say something about her giving us a favor. Magical potion that changes animal to human. I wonder what we're going to use that on. Yeah, you're right. It's the llama. We're going to use it on the llama. No, we're actually going to use it on the... All right. Well, let's see what this does. And suddenly the kitty is glowing? Oh my god, cat girl! What's this? Whoa, I'm like totally a human! Whoa, how'd you do it? Master, are you a wizard? I can assure you I am not a wizard. Oh, well, never mind. Well, anyways, Ophelia wants to help Master with the adventure. Please, can I? Please, please, please. Say yes, say yes. And we now have our first party member, who is now snuggling my leg. I mean, to be fair, that is adorable. Oh, is that a new friend? I haven't seen her around here before. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Alden. I know you're a furry, Alden. It's been a while, eh, Alden? Ah, so you have an ally to help you through your adventure. Now, let me give you some tips about allies. The only place you can call for your allies is inside a dungeon. As you advance deeper into the dungeon, you may become so hard you can't finish it without some help. When you run into situations that you can't handle on your own, it's a good idea to get help from an ally. They'll be happy to help you. However, you are the only one with the power of the Atlamelia that can break the seal of Atla. So long. I can assure you, there's a perfectly logical explanation for this. Kinda, maybe, sorta. Ooh, fluffy donut. These are very useful items. You will find several items that are kind of like this that sound like food items. Alden's favorite. The fluffy donut will increase your main character's defense. So each character has an item that they are very fond of. And you will find those particular items just scattered around the towns. You won't find them in dungeons. So we got a speed +1. Awesome. So now, with any luck, we can now actually do stuff. Plus, hopefully, the whole having better defense means I'm not going to die quite so easily. Ooh, Sky Hunter. Wait, what did that say? I could have sworn. I'm pretty sure the guy's name is supposed to be Pike. That is a bug if there ever was one, but oh my god, that was so funny. I was like, wait, hold up. Hold the phone. Ooh. Bomb. And we got plenty of stuff in here. Okay, so for a house, I'd like to get where I can smell good food. Don't forget the box with candies, that's most important. So now we can go in here and see what else we can finish up. Candy box. So now we've finished Claude's house, which means we can actually go in and get some stuff. Bread. More bread. And now, what do we... Oh my god! I can see that! No. Absolutely not. Wait. Do I really want that soap? I'll also give you cheese over there. Only take one piece now. Why does he have so much cheese? Although to... Oh, heavens, I forgot about that. I forgot that you walked in on this dude taking a shower. Whoops. Okay, so let's have a look-see. So, Ophelia is a long-range fighter. She is your first long-range fighter, and she uses a wooden slingshot. I am going to pray and hope that I can actually find another slingshot very soon, because this one is straight booty. So we're going to go ahead and do one more floor. So now you select, and you can actually quick change between your allies. And Ophelia is the one who can actually jump this. And we get Dran's Crest. Okay. Yeah, like, the nice thing about long-range characters is that their weapon uses one weapon health point per shot. Unfortunately, only one of our long-range fighters can charge their attack. Ophelia is not that character. What I can do, though, is I'm going to keep... Ow! Rude! I'm going to keep leveling up this base lord and hope and pray that I can actually run across a new, god dang it, a new slingshot for her. Oh my god, you are not what I wanted. You are very rude. Okay, so you can only have one Dran's Feather on at a time. But the nice thing is, after you break one, you can just put a new one where... Get away from me. Leave me alone. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here and see what we can find. Ghost. This is another new enemy that we ran into on the last floor but didn't really stick around to deal with too much. Okay, let us see what we can do. Laura's house. I do not want that. I do not want all of that to go to waste. Okay. Back. And I'm still poisoned. Good to know. Rude. Extraordinarily rude. I'm hoping that I can get Paige and actually finish off Pike's house. Because if I can finish off Pike's house, I can finish off the shop. Which is going to be a much more useful thing than you might think. Okay. What is with all the tram oil? And there we go. That takes care of him. There is one item down here. There we go. Ooh, I got free money for that. Ah, go away. Leave me alone. Road. I don't care about road. I don't need road. I need a little girl named Paige. I don't even think I got the crest yet either, which bites. Okay, come on. Trees. I don't need trees. Okay. There we go. I really did not run into the crest yet, did I? I've run into plenty of mimics, though. And a tricycle. I have not run into the crest yet. Which means one of these idiots has it. Oh, that's great. That's just perfect. Please. Finally! You know what? I've got a bomb. I'm gonna use it. There's... Okay. There we go. Crud. Okay, so what I can do here is switch back to this, and okay, there we go. Alright, so now I can go back. Thankfully, I actually do have access to plenty of weapons for Alden, which allows me to actually continue fighting. And I still do not have Paige yet, though, which is going to make things a little annoying. Okay. Gold bullion has the same selling and buying price. Speaking of which, how much money did I get? I can't even tell how much money I have. Can't really tell unless you're in a shop, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call that a stream. So we're gonna get what we can from the mayor. Ooh, Fruit of Eden. Increases max health value. So we're gonna use that on Ophelia because she kinda needs it. we're gonna go ahead and heal up our weapon. And get a new one of Doge. I want to check in here and see if there is... No. Nothing. Okay, so I think going forward... yeah, so I think we're going to go ahead and save and call that a... call that a actual stream. And later on, I will do some grinding and kind of get our weapons kind of status broken. That way we can actually put them on the weapons that we can use better. But thank you all very much for being here as we start this new journey of ours. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. That, thankfully, is not something I have to worry about now. So, let me go ahead and see who is currently online, and we can run a raid really quick. Where are you? There we go. Okay. Mara's on, but we raided her last time. Got some Minecraft. Legend of Zelda, Pico Park, Hi-Fi Rush. Wonder what that is. Breath of the Wild, though. That actually might be interesting. So, I think we'll go say hi to Kumi today, a new harpy friend of mine, and we will go watch some Breath of the Wild. So let me go ahead and get the raid set up, and then I wanted to thank you all again very much for being here. This is going to be a very fun journey for us, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with all of you. Now, let's see. Okay, everything looks good there. All right, let's go ahead and get this raid set up, and then I will try to get the schedule for next week out as soon as I can. I'm thinking that Wednesday we will go ahead and do our final potion permit. What is it? Our final stream of potion permit on Wednesday, and then Saturday, we will do our Retro Rumble, which I will leave as a surprise for tomorrow. But thank you all very much for being here. And as always, I will see you all next time. But until then, this is Alden Foodry signing off. Farewell. Say bye, Mochi. She just jumped up here at like the very end of that sentence. So it's like, okay, you want to say bye too? Bye-bye. Meow. Such a cute kitty. Okay, see y'all later.